Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we almost finished the first part of the Archon quest in Fontaine. Also, just a little heads up, I'm very sick right now. It's December, my birthday is just right around the corner. I can't talk, and I actually can't talk because I'm very sick. My throat hurts a lot. So you gotta bear with me, but I'm still here recording because there's an event that we need to do. Normally it suggests that you would have to finish the Archon quest before you do this, but I can't possibly finish all this because the event is ending on the same weekend where I'm heading to Comic-Con, so I can't possibly play all this. But first of all, we gotta leave the Opera House because that's what the quest tells me to. And then we are officially done. Because we're not yet. But I think in a second. Also, you may hear me sipping my tea. So, sorry for that. But not
hey
sorry.
There. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I don't know. I was really only trying to defend Lini. I wasn't necessarily looking to see her disappear. Yeah! But I thought we got new hints to that. I already forgot.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
She really doesn't want to let me go, huh?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
If you say so.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
Oh, I've seen that place before. It looks really nice.
Alright then, let's have our farewell meal!
Okay, I guess this is the official ending of... yeah. Prelude and Blancheur and Noirceur, or whatever. Offerings to the Fontaine of Lucine. Offer the Hydro Sigils. I can't read that fast. Can you give me another tutorial, please? It does not give me a tutorial. Where am I supposed to give anything to? I have no idea. Is there like a new... Why does the map always show me Liyue and not Fontaine when I'm literally in Fontaine? I don't know. Is there like a new mark on my map where I can like offer... Oh, that Fontaine of Lucine. The tradition of throwing coins into springs. Okay, wait, I want to check this out because I have no idea what this is. Also, I just got Primogems and I don't know who's currently up. I think it's Ayato and Sino should be the banners right now. I'm not too sure whether I want to pull for any of them. I mean, I like Tignari and Sino together and I have Tignari. But I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of Sino's attacks, but also I've seen gameplay leaks of Navia, who's gonna be the next 5-star. I don't know if I like her playstyle that much either. I really should have pulled for Farina, but her banner is gone. And I know I always regretted that I didn't get Ayato, but I don't know if I want Ayato now. Because I don't know if he would fit in my team, and also his character to me is like non-existent. I just know that his E is pretty powerful, so that would be worth pulling, I guess. I have Guaranteed Pity. I should have. I'm not getting anything though. But maybe it's worth pulling for him. Or let's check out the weapon banner first. I mean, the sword looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna get anything at all. Anyways, so... This game does not want to give me a birthday present. An early birthday present, right? No? I knew it. Genshin, why are you like this? Oh, can I buy something from... I should be able to buy something from the shop. Yes, I can. Oh, quite a lot actually. Alright, let me sip my tea. Maybe this will give me some luck. Okay. Here goes another wish, another sip. Not gonna lie, they had us in the first half. Wow, a book. Wow, amazing. I can't read. Oh my god. Okay. That's blue. Blue's my favorite color. Oh my god, you know. Wow, thank you. Oh my god. Was this the right decision? I don't know. If I just wasted my pity on this, but anyways, any slaves, here we are. I wish I would have like one more thing to pull right now, cause the toxicity in me is telling me that I would get something if I would pull now. Okay, wait, where is the Lucine? I literally can't even remember who my last 5-star was. And I still don't have any characters from Fontaine. I'm not counting the free net we got. Fontaine of Lucine. Give me that. What does it do? What is it doing? Tell me. Hello. You can throw the hydro suggest you obtain across Fontaine into the Fountain of Lucine outside the Opera Epiclase to raise its level and obtain so it's like the tree in Dragon Spine. Okay. Cool. Wow. Does that give me anything? No. Not really. Okay, okay. I don't even know how to get hydro sigils or whatever, but see, before we go, we are gonna check out the new event, like I said. Is that the one? Defeat all yet. No idea what that is. Risen Moon chapter. And indoor archaeo. Oh my god, Nico Robin, is that you? Where is the event? God damn it. Ah, man. Hold up. This one. Okay. It's literally underwater. Okay, by the way, also, I'm currently watching Water 7 arc of One Piece, and why is it literally Fontaine? Why is it literally Fontaine? I'm not into, like, I hope the name's the same for the arc in German as in English. I'm not into Enies Lobby yet, but what they've mentioned so far is about justice and like... It is literally does sound like the court of Fontaine, and like Water 7 is like... Literally, oh, there, you have trains, you can travel through canals in the water. You have a town based on water or something like that, and I'm like... This all does sound a tad bit familiar. Now, if only we had the Soga King in Fontaine, I would be happy. Usopp, my man. The one and only hero. I thought I was drowning, but I forgot you literally can't drown here, so... That's nice to know. It does take me a long time to get over there, though. Whee! I should talk less if it hurts my voice, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just press the recording and then you can't shut up. Oh, great, I gotta read NPC dialogue. Oh, amazing.
That can't be right.
Oh, I don't have to.
But what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
Apparently we got some commission requests.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away. Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
exactly, you're right, Anamora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
We already told you we were just adventurers.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
Oh, I was just like, wait, isn't there there One Piece arc like that, but that's called Impel Down, okay.
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
I've heard that name before.
The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Oh, I think I know why the name sounds familiar, because it's literally the name of the event.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
Sounds very much confusing, but also if there was like some snake underwater having a face which would be described as handsome by humans, that sounds pretty scary, because now I just imagine like a worm with a human face living underwater.
Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way.
Before she said all this, I was gonna make another joke like, ha, imagine it looks like Ponyo, but now I don't want to imagine it looking like Ponyo if it like lives in a grave of bones and hunts down little children.
And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them whole. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Indeed.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
You have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
Could have been Fremine just going for a swim.
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Araneus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish-eps on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
Okay, gotta check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me. I'm well aware of that myself. Water Imp's conjecture. Felxie's fantastic something something. I can't read that fast. Investigate the waters when fish have disappeared from. I have to be fish. Why is the water so far away? Wait, I gotta unlock the teleport point. I always forget how to do the diving, but at least I got it right on the first try. Why don't I have the teleport point yet? That's like not part of the new map, is it? I have no idea. Is it above me? Is it underneath me? I have no idea. I know there's like some sign, but I thought the sign would say that it's like here, underwater, but it's not above me, right? Oh. It's right there. Okay, whatever you say. Now then, let's teleport. Oh. Okay. Was not expecting this to be part of the new map, I guess. I have to reach that from the top of the world, from the surface, right? There's not gonna be a statue on the water. At least not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm a werewolf. Werewolf? Do you wear wolves? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear carved stone? Why is that a side quest? That's just some sparkly thing on the ground. Oh wait, I have to walk. I've got my waifu right here beside me. Off to new adventures, I guess, sir. I'm literally talking nonsense. I don't have a fever anymore, but I do really feel like I still got a fever. Cause, oh my god, there's a flying whale, oh my god. Just like in Dragon Quest 11. I forgot the name of the whale, but there was one for sure. Why am I walking the wrong way? Statue's right over there, god damn it, I get sidetracked again. Just as always. These flowers look so cute. So pretty. I'm very impatient, as you may be able to tell. How do I get up there? How am I supposed to reach that? What is this? That thing sure looks interesting. Oh, I don't know if I've seen any picture of the new map, so I'm very excited to see what it's gonna look like now that we activate it on the world map. When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. I thought I was gonna fall down again. The voice cracks be happening because I'm too lazy to speak properly. Weeping Willow of the Lake. Oh, that's a pretty aesthetic name. Alexa, play Willow by Taylor Swift. That... Who are you, Pokemon looking thing? Experimental field generator. Oh my god. Huh. Oh, that was from the one before. I was like, when did I activate this one? But okay. Now I know where to go. At least. Cool. Can I worship the statue? No, I don't have anything to offer. I don't have anything to offer, apparently. But I do have one thing to offer. If I... Oh, I actually can climb the tree. Okay. That's the way we need to go. So, my god. Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god, do I have to fight it? A huge shell. After being struck, it may open a stress reaction. Perhaps there's something amazing inside. Oh, a Hydroculus. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this part of the map looks pretty nice. I still haven't gotten around to like explore everything around here. Because every time I open this game, there's always some kind of quest I need to catch up on, and then there's nothing else I can do. That's when you're busy and running out of time, and I'm just talking nonsense. How you doing, guys? Let me know in the comment. What is this? Green water? Should I go in there? It doesn't look too healthy. I'm not losing HP. Surprisingly enough. What's that? Contaminated bacteria mats. Yo, in the wild of Fontaine, you may occasionally encounter these overly lively, perhaps due to outside influences, contaminated bacteria mats. The contamination clots and contamination cores within can be cleansed by the abilities of the xenochromatic ball octopus and other xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants. Due to evolution, sometimes contamination clots will link together with each other. If these connected contamination clots are not all cleansed, previously removed clots will regenerate. Some contamination clots will be protected by an impenetrable shell, and the surrounding clots must all be cleansed before the shell is removed and the core can be attacked. Some contamination cores have even evolved by the ability to attack and will defend themselves. Others may actively hunt, seeking more nutrients. How am I supposed to fight if I'm underwater? I'm actually surprised I managed to talk 20 minutes through already, because I hardly was able to speak at all in the last 3 days because of so much pain in my throat, but now it's actually working somehow. But also I just had a cup of tea, as I said, so maybe that's the reason. Why did I just think that Hilichurl was me? Like Ether? I thought like that was Ether, but it's not. It's obviously Hilichurl. I don't want to read so much. Can receive energy from xenochromatic ball octopuses and convert it into stored energy that can then be fired in the direction of a... I'm not reading all that right now. Sorry, I just got dizzy. I just want to go over there and talk to the people related to the quest. Or look for fishes, as they said I have to do. Oh boy. That's what happens if you don't have teleport points. Oh, I will have time for this one though. Oh, wrong button. Thanks, I don't need it. I thought you would give me something that I actually need. Like Hydroculus, for example. Oh, the music is fun. Even though it's a battle soundtrack, it's still fun. Like, some battle soundtracks are like, just annoying. I don't know, I never liked the Inazuma battle soundtrack. But maybe that's just because I never felt welcome in Inazuma, because like the first image in my head when thinking of the Inazuma battle soundtrack was me getting attacked by those wolves that like down your HP on Sarai Island, so maybe it all ties together.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there.
Footprints extend all the way into the water.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Okay. Off to investigation, we are...
Wait, did you hear something just now?
Someone's diving. Gargling noises can be heard from coming from the water. Okay. Noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash. Yeah, I knew it's Sam because it's the picture for the story quest.
Paimon? Traveler?
How did you even dive in here? The water's so flat.
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
He removes his diving helmet.
Remine!
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
Investigating a water imp called Felxie.
Felxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else is trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Could you tell us what's going on?
Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Felxie.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremina, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Remnant nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commissioner from the Fishing Association. Suddenly his breath catches in his throat.
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's how it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Actually, it was Klee. She was like going fish blasting, and that's about the disappearance, and she was also the kid going into the water. Just Remnant preparing for another day of work?
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Don't worry about it, it was just a misunderstanding.
Thank you.
Actually, how much work do you still have left, Fremine? Maybe we could lend you a hand.
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
Yeah, we're just kind of really experiencing this kind of thing, that's all.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
I think Paimon's right.
Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
Just got notifications that I got mentioned by Noah, Vince, and Sophie Powers. Oh my god, I'm famous. Where we heading? Okay. I still know where we heading. Go to Feminist camp. Okay. Then
I've
this
stored
it is.
Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Hey, shithead.
Oh, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie! Are you there?
Oh, it's actually cute. Oh. Let me read that. Attempted to install a language output module for Thelxie. Output Signal will use a similar cipher to the ones used by the House of the Hearth. You can read for yourself. I don't have the breath to read right now. And part 2. Oh, okay. That's all, I guess.
So that's Femine's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Who's Pear? Where's Penguin Town?
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Thelxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
Morse code? Are we for it? So can it talk?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
Why do we give the robots a weapon?
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
Why would you do something like this?
What an imaginative employer! Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me. Ah, here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case. Okay, knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Okay, mini game, here we go, I guess. Oh my god, huh. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't notice I was running out on things. Move, little bird. Add and delete. Okay. Okay. Hey.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
More or less.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
I mean, he's a diving pro, so that's nice. Hey there, beep 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 beep. Okay. Okay. Go to the bottle of water you've already mentioned. Why do I need to go somewhere else? Water is literally everywhere. The way of water. I'm so deep down the rabbit hole. I just saw someone with like red hair and like blue, white striped shirt with like Nami. Nami? Sorry. Viewpoint, ayo. Oh my god, what did they do to Arlong? Damn. I'm such a weeb. How do people watch anime? Oh my god. That's so cringe. Can I jump on there? Oh. Never mind then. I'm looking for a place with water in the water. While we out here in the water. Maybe I should just dive right away. I feel like I'm faster down here than trying my luck up there. It's still kind of slow, if you ask me.
It should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search.
Yeah, because I was about to ask, what's this thing? I already got Barbara's skin. Oh man, didn't know it was new though.
We call this thing an echoing conch.
Oh, I know.
It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Full Fathom, 5 Galaxy lies of his bones and our coral mate. Ah. Weapon materials, 1 out of 3. Oh, there's something else. Okay. And the last one. Oh, someone's attacking me.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
No big deal. Literally just been here for like 2 minutes. I don't know. But still. No big deal. At all. Do I get sidetracked and activate? Yeah, come on, it's right there. Rather doing it now than having to wait and walk around when I need to get somewhere next time. I mean, the camp's not too far away, so yeah, we should have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody get time for that. Ain't nobody get time. Ain't nobody get time. Ain't nobody get time for that. Does anyone still remember that cursed song? It was made by I think that one YouTube channel who always makes like Songify. Is that it? Or it was just some random remix of some woman they interviewed on TV, on a news channel or something. I think they were talking about a fire or something, and she was like, hey, ain't nobody got time for that. And then someone made a remix and turned it into a song. And somehow, that, like, 12-year-old me thought this was a real banger, so yeah. I still have some tunes stuck in my head from being a disturbed little child. Just like, I'm a banana! I'm a banana! I'm a banana! Look at me move! I just rediscovered some things, like 2 days ago. Cause me and my girlfriend were talking about like stuff from our childhood and like very cursed childhood songs from like kids TV bands. AKA 40-year-old people making kids music, which is like very cringy, but somehow everyone was like celebrating it back then. Cause the early 2000s were just a different world for some reason. What are you? Too much text for me, I'm not reading all that. Oh, the fishing girl is here, I think. No, that's someone else. Sorry. Oh, everyone hide, it's the Huntress from Dead by Daylight.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madam Destray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
That's a compliment. Cute.
Oh, do you really think so?
Sweet. Do I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Who knows?
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Kids.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome?
It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Why is that literally my thought process? I was just like zoning out and thinking like, oh, I'm supposed to be happy, but I don't know anything to look forward to in life. Oh my god. Yeah, it really do be like this, huh?
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
Some people are obsessing over befriending water imps. Some people are obsessing over wanting to join the Straw Hats because everything they can think about to bring them peace right now is One Piece. I'm talking about myself. It's a sad story, I know. We all delusional.
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the Traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the Traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
I can't take this serious. I'm sorry. It speaks to me on a different level. That's why I can't take this serious. Okay, me being delusional every time I open Stan Twitter and be like, new Billy song in 2 days, and here's why. And it doesn't help that the other people are feeding into my delusions by giving my random made-up theories on Twitter like 500 likes in one day.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
Sanji and smoke.
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time. Sorry, I was just thinking about a very stupid meme from Twitter, but I can't say that out loud. I can't say that. Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on a Salacia plain 500 feet beneath the surface. Click to continue. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and seeing between fields of golden Tadalcha during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from the offered shells and accept the crown from his father, amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Felxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Felxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
A day of the iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. Oh, I think it's raining in-game. I just thought they changed it to, like, fit the story or something. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell, the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. Just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similar lonely children. Low-key reminding me of the story of Jack Frost, but also I probably need to rewatch Jack Frost, because that's most likely not what the story was about.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality.
Yeah.
He's begun to see himself as Felxie.
That's called derealization, and the other part's called kinning.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
Some people are literally just old souls. For real.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
That's why we're making the toy, so he can have the toy and then think that this is Felxie and then stop being delusional, I guess.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy?
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition... Here, you can take a look.
Ah, so Zuria's son also saw Felxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
How can we tell? We literally just see his back.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
This random event doesn't have a reason to be that deep. Oh my god.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Why don't we just get your son out of here and then he can have his own adventure with Foxy? Wouldn't that be much cooler?
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So we'll be playing it straight? Or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
I guess.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Okay.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Okay, then tell me now. Oh, there's the other part. Cool. Thank you for sharing your notes with me. I didn't mean to click that. Here.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
For what exactly?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
Is he dealing with like similar shit maybe?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
You know this illness really well, huh? Yeah, I think he also has his own struggles like that.
Ah, so that's why you look looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
Buddy, my best friend, come here for a hug, I feel you.
No, no. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Hey, now's not the time to be joking around. Don't worry, Fremine. No matter how hard it might get, we'll be able to handle it.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I have also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you mentioned.
So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Suddenly Fremine pulls out a diving helmet and puts it on his head. He's like, I've had enough of this.
Hey, why did you put that on?
So we don't see him cry.
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys.
Just remember there was like this guy in Danganronpa Despair Girls who also was like wearing a helmet or like a bag or something over his head. Can't remember much, but I think he was one of my favorite characters.
And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something.
Yeah.
I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
No, I want to try on your helmet too.
Well, if that's in order.
Just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thuxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Quest completed. Ayo. And a quest menu. Show yourself. Oh. Huh. That's kind of scary. I don't speak Morse code. And I can't read whatever this says. Oh, the playbox music. Not yet attempted. Complete debugging in motherboard. Go to challenge. Oh, that's so interesting. And the music too. Everything's so interesting. I don't know how to. That's. Oh. I was gonna say. Is that the same place we just. Yeah, that's the same place we just been to. Are those the things we just tried? There can be up to 2 different circuits involved in one debugging process. Circuit starting points and endpoints will have the same color. Okay. Cool. Okay, wait, first of all. Bum, 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 da, 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 dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, da. Is that how it works? Yay! Debugging successful. And we didn't do the first one? I thought we did. Dun 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 dun. Do I get primal gems for stuff like that? Did I? Did I? Did I? Oh. Oh, hell yeah, I did. Haha. That's cool. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. Okay, wait a second. Interesting. No, not like that. Give me a second. I need to figure out how to work this stuff. Huh. No. Wait, excuse me? What am I doing? No! No. Okay. And, yeah, let's go. Sure, it does make sense. I know. Give me a second. I can't think, you know. Number 1 needs to go to this one. Or does it not matter who's activating the switches? I think it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. After the debugging process has gone off for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues about how to set this circuit up. Alright. Wrong way. I'm sorry. No! That's not... Huh. Wait. Let me get rid of those things. Like that, yes. Like this, and like this. No! Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Wait. This one has to start from here. This one has to start from here. If I... No. How am I supposed to let this guy go? Stop it. Stop. Stop. How am I supposed to do anything at all here? Okay, wait. Let me think this through. Yeah, no, not at all. That's how you do it, right? Circuit not connected, I know, I'm trying my best here. But I can't. Yeah, reset. I didn't do much, but it's honest work. Okay, wait, if you try it like that. How am I supposed to make this guy go somewhere else? Like, over there? Doesn't work. Wait, what exactly am I doing? Like that? Oh, I'm so smart. Whoa! How in the hell did I do that? Oh god. When a signal passes through an inductive switch of a specific color, the branching path connection direction will change. You can repeatedly activate such inductive switches this way. I have no idea what that means. I still will though, just button press click. First try! Whew! What is going on? Okay, wait, I'm just gonna stop here. I did get a lot of primogems though, which means I can pull again. Where are my primogems? Oh, these are the story quests. Give me the primogems though. Dude, I've done so much. Oh, damn. That's cool, give me that. Give me that as well. I can also buy something from the shop apparently. Oh no, only 3 more. Oh my god. What's this? Another minigame underwater, and this something I haven't unlocked yet. Okay, I can buy something. I can buy primogems. Yay! Okay, that's pretty cool. I can also make another pull. I'm gonna make a pull on the weapon banner, and I'm pulling for Ayato's sword because it looks pretty cool, I think. So let's see if we can get this guy's weapon as well. Because we're not gonna get anything. This is Genshin Impact. You don't just get stuff if you want it, you know. But also I can get something from here, so no, I can't. Okay, never mind guys. See you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Until then, Shazam, bye bye.